Smash first, slack last. That is the order of your life from now on. You are not here to warm the bench of your own existence. You are not here to think about what you could do, should do, might do someday. You are here to hit the day before it hits you. You are here to attack your weaknesses before they chain you down. You are here to break your own laziness before it quietly kills every opportunity you said you wanted. Smash first, slack last. That is the code. Slack loves the slow start. Slack loves when you wake up and scroll instead of move. Slack loves when you say, 5 more minutes, to everything that matters. Slack is a thief that smiles. It never shows up screaming. It shows up soft, comfortable, reasonable. It tells you, you've done enough. Take it easy. You deserve it. And every time you listen to that voice, you pay with your future. Every time you obey slack, your goals get further away and your regret gets closer. You know how it feels to let slack win. You felt that heaviness at night when you look back at the day and realize you coasted. Tasks undone, promises broken, plans postponed. You told yourself some story about being tired, busy, overwhelmed. You wrapped your laziness in complicated words, but underneath all of it was slack. And the worst part? You know you're better than that. You know there is a harder, sharper, more ruthless version of you buried under years of soft habits. Smash first means no negotiation with that soft version. It means you don't wait to feel like it. You don't wait for motivation, for energy, for the perfect mood. You decide what needs to be done, and then you hit it with full force. No warm-up excuses. No, later today. No, maybe after I relax a bit. The first serious chunk of your day belongs to high-intensity work. The most demanding task gets your sharpest focus. That's how you send a message to your own mind. I am not here to play. When you smash first, everything after becomes easier. You build momentum. You stack early wins. You create a rhythm of execution. The hardest thing about action is starting. Once you're moving, resistance drops. But you have to be the one who lights the fuse. If you start the day in slack mode, your whole system drifts. The hours bleed out. Suddenly it's late, and you're scrambling to do what should have been done when your mind was fresh. Slack is patient. If it can't get you at the start of the day, it waits in the middle. It shows up when you're in the grind. You start strong. You push. You grind out some progress. Then, right around the point where it actually starts to hurt, slack whispers, "That's enough for today. You did more than usual. Take a break. You earned it." That is the trap that keeps your life average. This is the moment you must learn to kill. Read this next line and burn it into your brain. When you feel like slowing down, that is the moment you must speed up. That is your pattern break. That is your weapon. At about 40% of the way into your work, when your mind starts searching for escape, you do the opposite. You lean in. You increase the pressure. You extend the set. Add one more block of time. Go one more round. That is how you teach your nervous system that you, not your feelings, are in charge. That is where you turn from trying into dangerous. Smash first doesn't always mean smashing everything physically. It means smashing the excuses, the hesitation, the mental weakness that tries to slow you down. It means you zero in on the task and cut off all exits. Phone away. Distractions off. No wandering. No multitasking. You and the mission. You give your focus like it's a weapon, because it is. People around you drift through their days. You cut through yours like a blade. And slack last? That means reward comes only after damage is done. To your laziness, to your procrastination, to your comfort. You don't rest because you're bored. You rest because you're spent. You don't relax because the day feels long. You relax because you've emptied the tank. Slack is not a lifestyle. Slack is a small recovery window you earn by smashing. Until you have hit your standards, slack is not allowed. Think about what your life would look like if you actually lived this way for the next 12 months. Smash first. You wake up and attack your body, your mind, your work. You handle the uncomfortable phone calls. You deal with the responsibilities you've been dodging. You hammer your goals when your energy is highest, instead of wasting that power on pointless scrolling and overthinking. Slack last. Only when the job is done, when the work is undeniable, do you allow yourself to sit back. 1 year of this, you wouldn't even recognize yourself. You say you want a different life. You want more money, more respect, more power, more freedom, more health, more control. But none of that comes to the person who lets slack lead. The universe does not hand championships to people who live like spectators. It pays the ones who smash their own laziness long before anyone is watching. You can't cheat this. You can't hack this. You either do the work or you don't. You have to build a ruthless standard with yourself. No one is coming to enforce this for you. No one is waking you up, taking your phone away, dragging you to your desk, forcing you to walk, train, read, build. This is on you, and that is the best news you will ever hear, because it means your future is not hostage to anyone else's decision. The same hand that has been feeding slack can start feeding discipline. The same mind that has been making excuses can start issuing orders. There will be days you don't want to hear this voice. Days where your body aches, your head is tired, your emotions are heavy. Those are the days when identity is forged. Anyone can smash when everything feels aligned. Real transformation happens when you smash on the days you would once have surrendered. When you show yourself that even at 60%, you still move, you still strike, you still do the work. That is when the old version of you starts to die. Understand this. Slack is not destroyed in one day. It is weakened every time you refuse to obey it. Every rep you do when you want to stop. Every page you read when you want to scroll. Every difficult task you complete when you want to delay. That is you smashing slack in the face. That is you crushing the soft habits that have kept you chained. That is you reclaiming territory inside your own life. So ask yourself now, brutally, where are you letting slack lead? In your body? In your health? In your work? In your relationships? In your goals? Where are you saying later when you know it should be now? Where are you hiding behind overthinking instead of moving? Where is your life bleeding potential because you refuse to smash first? You already know the answers. Stop pretending you don't. Stop acting like you're confused. You know exactly what needs to be done today. You know what habits must be built. You know what laziness must be confronted. The problem is not knowledge. The problem is courage and discipline. And both are built the same way, through action in the face of resistance. So here is your order. Pick one area of your life that matters most right now. Today, not tomorrow, smash it first. Not after messages, not after nonsense, not after drifting. First, hit it with intensity. Push longer and harder than you planned. When that internal softness starts whispering, that's enough. You answer with effort, not words. Then, and only then, when the work is undeniable, when you know you gave something real, you let slack come last as a short, earned reward, not a lifestyle. Smash first, slack last. Say it to yourself. Write it somewhere. Drill it into your mind. This is not a slogan. This is a standard. You are done living like a spectator in your own story. You are done bowing to the lazy version of you. From this point forward, the day does not dictate your effort. You dictate the day. You don't wait to see how you feel. You decide who you are. Now move.